70-68 loss to Georgia State. We'll open with a statement from Coach, and then we'll get to questions.
Yeah, I think, we had just played them last week, and I felt like we came in with a really good plan. And then on offense, we had so many possessions that got away from us where we had turnovers. And so I thought that was really frustrating because we were shooting the ball so well. And, the pressure in the backcourt speeds you up a little bit. And I thought we'd been doing a really good job of handling that and then slowing down in the half court when you need to slow down when you get to the other end if you don't have an advantage. And so we did that, and then we just had so many turnovers, and they had 23 points off those turnovers. I thought we did a pretty good job in the half court defending and rebounding. And then the third quarter, they went on a really big run. We missed some shots, and they just pushed it down the court, and we looked like we lost a little bit of our drive to get back, and I thought those two things resulted in that, and I think it was just really disappointing. Obviously, you always want to win on senior night, and we've been playing so much better, and to go out that way, I think that's going to hopefully be motivating next week because I think that probably left a bad taste in everybody's mouth.
Questions?
Just talk about senior night, just what the group means to the team and what they bring every game for you.
Yeah, this is a group that is, they've come from different backgrounds, but they've all won a lot of games, and they all have a drive to compete and, show up every day with big goals. And, so you always feel like you got to get this game. And I know that was a heartbreaking one for everybody, and there's going to be things, it's going to be a really quick turn now, and we're only going to have so many chances to fix a few things, but, we can score the basketball. And so if we don't turn it over, we put up 40 points a half. And we just need to calm down and slow down a little bit and do that.
It's kind of a glass half full scenario. First we won 3 out of 4 in the season.
Yeah.
Could have won that fourth one, but you won in the tournament, now it's 0-0.
Yeah, I think it's hard because today we had a couple buys on the line. And we knew that, and so we put ourselves in a position to move up and, give ourselves another day rest. And that was our goal, to be able to do that, because we have been playing really good for the last 2.5 weeks, even with some people out. But, we're going to turn around and we're going to be ready to go because there's no other choice. And so, we need to get hot and find a way. We're going to have to play a lot of people and find ways to score the ball and get stops, which we can clearly do.
You mentioned the shooting success you guys had. You had that stretch where you made 4 back-to-back. Did it feel like the way that they operate their zone, that stuff was opening up a little bit as time went on?
The corners were open all day. And, we knew that when we advanced the ball from the wing, the kickback put them in a 2-on-1 situation, and I thought when we went to their place, we found it over and over and over. And, we pulled it up at halftime and showed them, and, that's where I just think sometimes the full court pressure, like, we understood it, and there were possessions, we got that exact look, and then there would be possessions that we would just do something different and play faster. And so, that was the disappointing part. We've been working on it since literally last Monday, and we did so well against it when we were down in Georgia. So to not get that right more often today, I think, was probably disappointing for everybody.
Entering your first Sun Belt tournament next week, how much are you going to rely on the vets like Meredith, Hayes, and to kind of teach your staff the ropes, these new players, about what a conference tournament can be like?
Yeah, I think we've all been in a lot of conference tournaments, and at the end of the day, you have what you have in. And so you can make, a few adjustments here and there, add a couple quick hitters each day for that team. But you need to have spent the whole season being ready for how you're going to score and how you're going to get stops. And so, we're comfortable in those things, and that's mattered. We've obviously been in, outside of, I think, 4 games, it's been a one possession game, the other 27. And so we played in a lot of close games. Tonight we got it back to tied, and we had a chance to get a stop, and didn't quite get that last stop, and then Maddie broke through and the ball got away from her, but we had a chance to get that last shot too, and had executed, the last couple possessions, offense and defense, and so we give ourselves chances.
One more.
Yeah.
Whenever you guys are looking at rebounds, you guys win by 13, and then in that bottom stretch, you guys get the jump ball, you go down and score. How much are those hustle plays developing for you guys as the season happens?
It's been something that we have been really good at, and there were, I felt confident. We had 3 chances to get a steal, and so I thought we were going to get one of them. And those are probably some things we can be a little bit better at, and I need to make sure we're better at in terms of kind of what we would do in that scenario. But offensively, I thought we knew how we would score, and You know, you always hope that kind of translates, and I thought at the end of the game, we got the stops we needed and advanced, and we got the, you know, the last score with CC, and so we had a chance.
All right. Thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.